It is only when we silence the blaring sounds of our daily existence that we can finally hear the whispers of truth that life reveals to us as it stands knocking on the doorsteps of our hearts. We should never be afraid to find a place to think. Let nature move us like the wind moves in the canyon. It is your willingness to conquer it and to present yourself at the doorstep of nature that creates the experience.
Slot canyons, I think, are some of the absolute most photogenic, fascinating features in the world, not just in the United States, but in the world.
Just look at the rock above us, just all the knobs that just stick out from there. The swirly patterns are just absolutely gorgeous.
There's not a lot of places that have a lot of slot canyons. You got to have the right climate, and especially the right topographical features. You know, being the sandstone, and have enough moisture so that you can can create a slot canyon through erosion. There's so many angles and challenges and such that you can have in a slot canyon, and so many neat little features in a slot canyon that are just insanely photogenic.
Oh man, this is just insane. All the lines, the colors, the textures. This is as good as it gets. It never gets better than this. Oh man. Oh, look at that.
Oh wow, yeah, the orange in there is real good.
Sometimes you just zoom in on the spot and just do your thing. Goodness.
But if the light just bounces back and forth across the canyon walls, it just makes some fascinating different colors that, sometimes your eye doesn't even see all the colors that occur in a slot canyon, but you can guarantee that your camera will pick them up.
Said to be, by anybody who explores around this area, the prettiest slot canyon, not only in this part of Utah, but also in the whole state. Some of the lines, you can see the swirly, wavy lines all up the canyon walls, about 50, 60 feet above our heads. And they look a lot like Antelope Slot Canyon does down in Page, especially this part looks a lot like Lower Antelope.
I think a lot of the advantages on a tour is you're going with somebody who knows the area, somebody who knows those little secret canyons that a lot of people don't. Plus there's also safety in numbers. If you end up going by yourself or with somebody who's not familiar, with slot canyons, you can get yourself in trouble. Of course, a lot of people go back to the movie 127 Hours and think of Aaron Ralston, falling down into Blue John and pinning his arm in there, because he didn't tell anybody where he was going and he was by himself. But going with a tour, again, the advantages are basically you got somebody who knows the area, somebody who's experienced, somebody who can point out different features and get you in the best light that you need to photograph the slot canyon as well.
There's a rock, like a little log jammed right at the top up there.
This type of a vacation is an adventure, and every day is a different adventure, and I think that's half the fun of it. Because if you've never done this before, even if you have done it before, you just don't really know quite exactly what to expect until you get out there and you see these different canyons.
That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah.
This is as good as she gets. Other than the light beams coming down. We can climb over that, can't we?
It looks like it. I don't know what the other side looks like.
Huh?
Not sure what the other side looks like here, but... Oh wow.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Just straight down in there. It's gorgeous.